Y'all, for real, January just keeps getting more and more. I want to scream. So, as of Friday, until further notice, because my supervisor is just in freaking la la land, I will be unemployed. I will still be employed with the company, but my client will know his services are going to be suspended for the moment because someone on in the main equation here didn't file paperwork or didn't do what they were supposed to do. Granted, this same person I was warned about a few months ago from somebody else that works with the company. And uh, she said this has happened before and she has had to fight for clients to get the services that they need. So why is that? Why does somebody work at a company that provides healthcare services for people, but they're just lazy and they don't do their job? Like I don't I don't understand how people keep their jobs. If I was on that end of the equation and I didn't file paperwork or I didn't do whatever, I would have been fired like yesterday. I would have been fired 6 months ago. I would have lasted a week. But some people just over and over and over don't do their jobs and just everything just goes on. I don't understand it. Not at all. And I'm the one who feels like sometimes I'm not doing the best, that I could be doing more. And I always feel like I'm going to get fired. Literally, I always feel like I'm going to get fired thanks to being autistic and ADHD. I always feel like I have to be 20 steps ahead of everybody or I'm behind and I didn't do something I was supposed to do. And yeah, so I don't know. She was just so flippant about it too. Just like, well, you can work with another client or you can take a vacation. Just take a vacation. The those are my two options. Like, do I want to work with another client that's going to interfere with the one that I have now? Um, because the person I have now he only gets 28 hours, which is fine. It's doable. We get all of his services done. He even goes to a recreational um, building in another county to do like swimming. So he's going to be like on Special Olympics and stuff. And all of that's great. We can do that with the 28 hours that he has. But if I go work with another client and they get 40 hours, then how I can't work whatever 40 plus 28 hours. It's too much math. So, yeah. And 40 hours would mean, we gotta work longer during the day. We have to go back to working 5 days a week. I do like having my Fridays off. I enjoy having my Fridays off. It's a day I can clean my house and just catch up on whatever I need to, or just have a day for myself, or if my kids have something going on. Yes, my kids, even though they're grown, they're still my kids. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's just a supervisor and waiting until the possible last minute to say, oh, his services are going to be disruptive. Like, could have told us this like at least 2 weeks ago. so we could call the right people and get the right people on the phone and light a freaking fire under them. Anyway, I don't know. And in a way, I was telling my husband, because I texted him about it, like, I would love a vacation. Like, my body is so run down. But still, like, I do love my job. I do love the fact that we can pick things to go do. I'm not stuck in a building for 8 or 9 hours. We're not just like stuck there. Like, we can go thrifting and we can go swimming. We can go do, you know, things that he likes to do. But I don't know. It's just very annoying. So yeah, we've got some stuff coming up soon that my paycheck would pay for, and I don't know, but it could be later too. The things we have coming up, but we do need to go to the eye doctor. We have dentist appointments coming up because I would like to stay on top of our cleanings and all of that stuff. Just so we don't have to get our cavities, just so we don't get cavities, especially me and my son. We get them way too much. But just so we can stay on top of things and we don't have to, you know, then spend hundreds of dollars just to fill a cavity. So I don't know. I do not know. Yep. Anyway. I know people have it worse. There's also things going on in the world. This is hopefully just a temporary thing. Maybe a week. Maybe 2. Just pray. Maybe it's temporary. Maybe my body just needs a little bit of a break. So, I know I have family members going through far, far worse things. But it still sucks. So, anyway. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to stay here on TikTok or go over to YouTube. Because, TikTok's being crazy with the new owners taking over. So, anyway. That's all. That's all that was on my mind. Yep. Just wanted to rant a minute. Or 9. Anyway. Hope everyone's having a good day.